Moroi Makadi Dumelang. My name is Bekezela Mguni. I would like to welcome you all to our latest On the Mic podcast, where we capture voices of young women on elections. Today, young women will be sharing their thoughts on the mood AMA elections as we are gearing up for the 2023 harmonized election season. Let's hear what they have to say. Dumela Mamas, have you registered to vote?
Hi, yes, I've registered to vote.
Have young people registered to vote, and how many do you think are really registering to vote?
Young people are registering. They have registered and they're still registering. And I think there are a lot of young people that I've seen lately who are actually doing that. So I'm not so sure if they genuinely want to vote or it's because of peer pressure. But what I know is they are registering in their numbers.
But do you think these young people are going to actually cast their vote, or it's just the issue of peer pressure like you're saying?
It might start as peer pressure, but maybe with time they might actually identify people they might want to vote for. Personally, I'm still not yet sure who I'm voting for, but then I know that I'm going to vote. So I think on my side, I'm just going to be looking at the possible candidates who I would want to be in power and stuff like that. So I think that's what they're doing as well. It might start off as peer pressure and things like that, but then with time, after seeing maybe the candidates that are there, they'll probably be interested in actually casting their votes.
As we are gearing up for the 2023 harmonized elections, how is the mood? Are people ready to vote? How is the mood really out there?
I think it's a bit okay, because I think it's just there's some sort of uncertainty, maybe looking at the fact that right now we don't even know who exactly we're going to be voting for and things like that. So I think maybe that's what we're waiting for, or we're still googling our candidates. I don't know, but then it's just there's some bit of uncertainty. At the same time, it's just a bit calm. There isn't, well, in my view, there isn't much activity going on, unless if I'm the one who's misinformed.
Are the political parties doing enough to make sure that we are informed? We know that there is this political party and this one. Are they sharing their mantra for us to be lured as young people?
I think on social media they are, but then how sometimes they even take to the physical campaigns. Personally, I've been walking around a lot and I haven't seen any posters and stuff like that on the halls, on the poles and whatever. So I think maybe they're just utilizing social media a lot, or maybe they're yet to do the whole physical campaigning, going to the people and things like that.
Thank you so much for your views. Hi Mamas, have you registered to vote?
Yes, I am.
Are you going to vote in the upcoming elections, and do you think other young people have registered to vote?
I think I would. In fact, I do not have. I'm not exactly spoiled of choice, so yes, I will vote. And I think many other youths are not even registered to vote. Some are not even educated.
Have you registered to vote? Hi Mamas, have you registered to vote?
Yes, I have.
Are you going to vote in the upcoming elections?
Yes, I will. I'm not exactly spoiled of choice.
What do you mean if you're saying you're not spoiled of choice?
I don't know if it's really funny, but on a serious note, my grandmom, we are leading. Uthina emzini wakhe umuntu wonke should be registered voter, and wonke umuntu nelanga lokuvota wonke umuntu uyaphuma uyavota eyazithola eselayinini yokuvota. So nanchai imali rent vele ngeke ngikonstant move out. So since I still want to be under her roof, I'll have to go and vote.
I think ngiyamthanda ugogo ufaka abantu eOden. We need to go and register to vote in numbers. So yeah, ugogo. But how is the mood nje yama elections? Do you think people are ready to vote? Are our political leaders really going out there to make sure that we go out in numbers to register to vote and actually vote on the voting day?
You see, that's the other thing, man. Things are so chilled. You'd swear it's a vote after 2 years. It's so quiet. I don't know, maybe the good last time I vote on ish, but I was old enough to observe Uguchi. I think even that same year we voted man. Around this time, campaigns. I still remember where I stayed. I knew someone who was running. zasiphiwa ama-flask, maybe imesengikhalile i-flask le nkomo itsho bakithi, but I still remember we used to have this big flask ayi-brown, ama-plates, you know, ama-t-shirt. Angikhalele exactly ama-products, but I'm just saying people were campaigning, they were going out there, babehlangana nathi uqoqode uzucatshe, sasijayele ucatshela i-Jehovah's Witness, kale sasicatshela ngitsho nalaba campaigner, but right now it's so quiet. It's like vele akuvotwa this year, so the mood is really chilled. Ngani vote after 3 years, so I'm not really sure. Are we even aware when we're supposed to vote for anyway?
Umedemo ukhuluma ngokuthi akula izikipa lama-flask. So as a young person, wena ukuthi uzubona ukuthi sesikumood yama-elections, what do you expect?
I expect to see those people who are campaigning on the ground. I'd want to meet them on Twitter. I'd want to meet them on TV. I want them on the ground. Convince me why kwamele ngivote to begin with. Before I even start to say why kwamele ngivote, why must I vote? And make sure now approach me as a youth, what I would want, tell me something that would convince me. Tell me how you're going to represent me as a youth. Because as a youth only, no man finish skipper. The reason why I'm finish skipper is because very was politically marginalized. They don't even represent us. But I promise you, if you approach me and tell me what sisters, you see, if you put me in office, we will make sure what as youths you get this. Convince me something like that. Not to go to njalo or address my issues as the youths. I mean, the youth, they make the majority, almost the majority of Zimbabweans, but none of those politicians even address our issues. Akulo obuya kefa kwini ukukhombisa akula umuntu obuya esikhombisa esitshengisa as a youth we are going to get this and that.
Uyangiphesena uthi ucela ukushelwa, uyangiphesena uthi ufuna ukuba kwazi ngemantra yenu. So ama-political parties nxa ethule singakwazi imantra yabo, basenza as young people sidonse izinyawo, singakubona ukucakathekile ukuthi siye-register ukuvota, ayitshintshe imood ku-campaign. Hi mamas, have you registered to vote? Hi mamas, have you registered to vote? Hi mamas, have you registered to vote? Okay. Hi mamas, have you registered to vote? Are young people registering to vote?
Hi Beke, mina register to vote. But abantu like young people bengana lami, especially ngifunda lapho abaka-register. Because bona bathi ababoni like uncedo lokuthi ba-register ukuvota. Because ngase register things will remain the same. Abasebenzisa imisebenzi babona abantu abasebenza, abantu ama-graduates bathengisa ama-airtime phandle, bathengisa amatamatisi, bathengisa imbhida. So wena vele the moment ukhuluma ngokuthi guys asiregisteni ukuvota bakutshela ngakho lokho, so vele bathi abavoting abaregister abavoti.
So as we are gearing up for the 2023 harmonized elections, what's the mood? Do you think people are ready to vote? Are our political parties doing enough to lure us into voting for them?
Yazi kuthule akukhangile ukuthi vele siyavota anytime soon. Ngiyakhumbula ngo-2018 even though mina ngakakwanisa iminyaka ukuthi vote ngangimncane, but ngambona izinto abantu babenza ama-rally, benza ama-road shows, besenzani, besipromise izinto ukuthi mina ngangena esikhundleni zayenza lokhu khathesi kuthule zwi, akukhanyi vele lokuthi ye ama-harmonized elections kuthule vele. Mina nginje I don't even know ukuthi ama-party wapi, ngazi 2 kuphela ama-party, abanye vele angibazi. And I wonder ukuthi why kuthule kangaka. Abantu abathi even ufuna umuntu uku-encourage ukuthi la register ukuvota ngendlela isimo esiyiso sona vele lakho, it's hard to do that.
Thank you madam. I hope liyezwa bathi kuthule abantu abatsha badinga umnyakazo. We are continuing with our conversation with young women as they are sharing their thoughts on the mood yama elections as we are gearing up for the 2023 harmonized elections. Mamas, how are you? Have you registered to vote? Are young people registering to vote in their numbers?
I'm okay. Yes, I've registered to vote. Yes, the young people, they are, but not in their large numbers. Just a few.
Why do you think we still have few people, young people who have registered to vote, especially because we are very close to the elections now?
Yes, we are very close to the elections, but not everyone is aware that soon we'll be voting. information is not being shared to all the people. Yes, we are saying we're in the 21st century, we are saying technology is the way forward, and we are using social media, but when you're also looking at social media, it's a disadvantage because not everyone has access to social media. There are access to data, but the data they have is and sakhala nge-data network. So you want information efinyelele wonke umuntu abasemakhaya ke. So yeah, that's really something that's hindering ukuthi information ifike ebantwini bonke.
So, what do you think should be done to make sure that we reach out to everyone as politicians? Not me, I'm a politician, the stakeholders, abayenzi voter education. How can we make sure that everyone has access to information?
I think, yes, we can still utilize the social media, but it will be better if we have, we can actually say campaigns, but maybe do, what can I say? So as I was saying, I think we can use social media, we can still use it, but we have to add more on top of the social media. We can do campaigns, we can also use posters. We can do door to door, and then you can also visit abantu emakhaya sihambe, the youth, the old, even people with disabilities. And when it comes to people with disabilities, information, it doesn't reach them because of what the deaf, they need an interpreter. Is there an interpreter who's going to interpret to them, tell them what's happening, what's on the ground? The blind.
I hear you, madam. So as we are gearing up for the 2023 elections, how is the mood? Are people ready to vote?
No, this year's elections, they are quite different from the previous elections because now the mood is so low. You cannot tell that in few months to come some says vote. Yes, it's chilled. Everyone's just, I don't know.
So what do you think as a young person should be done to make sure ukuthi sitshintshe mood man abantu baya understand ukuthi no man, in a few months time, in a few days to come, we are going to be voting?
I feel as if the people who are supposed to be voting for politicians angaphuma siwabone siwazi besitshele ukuthi why should we vote for them, because okwamanje umuntu usangabe kwasi yes I registered, but the person whom I'm supposed to vote for angimazi. Imantra yakhe angikwazi ukuthi vele enza vota uzasenzelani usithembisani yabo. Abaphume, tell them for abaphume bezositshela, tell us kwenza ukuthi lami lapha nxa ngiphume yazi yabe ne-ID ukuthi no, I'm going to vote for umuntu lo. Why? Because of A, B, C and D.
Hope we'll take note of the suggestions that were shared by these young women. Sishintshe imood kube lo mnyakazo as we are gearing up for the 2023 harmonized elections. Thank you for staying with us until the end. Don't forget to follow us on our social media pages uzwe ngemibono yabantu abasha as we are gearing up for the 2023 harmonized elections. That was me, your host Bekezela Mguni. Until next time, remember, your vote, your voice.